The Maduro regime is looking to prosecute interim President Juan Guaido and blame the U.S. for the consequences. One America's Kristian Rouz looks into the matter.
The Maduro regime is accusing the U.S. of preparing a false flag operation in Venezuela. Speaking in Havana, Cuba Wednesday, Venezuelan Ambassador Adán Chávez said the U.S. is seeking a reason to forcefully remove embattled leader Nicolas Maduro from power. Chávez alleged interim President Juan Guaido could be in danger.
The
U.S. is at a point where they don't know what to do with Juan Guaido. U.S. imperialism might take actions to make Juan Guaido disappear and then blame the Venezuelan government.
This is not the first time a corrupt and repressive regime has accused the U.S. of staging an atrocious incident to advance its foreign policy goals. Chávez alleged Guaido is lacking popular support and his claims to hold free elections are unjustified. He also accused the interim president of being controlled by the U.S.
The U.S. hasn't been able to impose what they wanted with the alleged interim president. Their plan has crumbled in different ways.
This comes after the Maduro regime stripped Guaido of immunity as a member of the National Assembly. This means the regime is now able to arrest the interim president. And if something happens to Guaido while he's detained, the Maduro regime has openly said it will blame the U.S.
That the regime intends to kidnap us? Well, of course. We know that all they have left is brute force. We know that. But we have audacity, intelligence, soul, strength, heart, hope, trust in this country, in ourselves.
Venezuela's closest neighbor and one-time ally, Colombia, swiftly responded to Maduro's latest actions. President Iván Duque said, should anything happen to Guaido, Maduro will be held to account. For its part, the U.S. is ramping up financial pressure on Maduro regime officials.
We've imposed significant sanctions already, and the purpose of this is to prevent the Maduro regime from being able to finance itself, to help alleviate the suffering of the Venezuelan people and get a transition of power.
In this light, the Venezuelan regime appears to be putting a narrative together, allowing Maduro to prosecute Guaido while painting itself as a victim of an imperialist aggression. Meanwhile, U.S. media are discussing if Venezuela will become for President Trump what Syria became for Obama. However, Guaido reiterated his final push to remove Maduro, known as Operation Libertad, is based off widespread support from the people of Venezuela and Latin American allies, not just the U.S.
They think that by continuing to threaten to persecute my political party, our unity, our fellow legislators, they think they are going to stop us. Obviously, they are wrong.
Mass demonstrations continue across Venezuela, ramping up pressure on Maduro to step down. And in the face of recent threats, Guaido says he will carry on until democracy and market economy in Venezuela are restored. Kristian, Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.